Today we'll be reading on Taurus, and as you know, the zodiac will have 12 houses, and inside of that 12th house is the house of Taurus. So if you hear this message and you can identify, well, this is your message too. So let's just get on with it. First of all, I see the starring character here is blindfolded and look like she's bound. This is the Eight of Swords, and it looks like she's bound. She looked like she's trapped. She looked like she can't get out. And the astrology card that's showing up with this card is is Jupiter and Gemini. And with those, we know that it's going to be hard to trap those people, those zodiac signs, because Gemini is air. And how do you trap air? And you got fire. It moves and burns. So, and with air blowing fire, well, we just got a mess. So you can't, when you see this is mean you're bound, but it could be some hindrances going on. I see a king. So I see a very strong personality, very strong, but very emotional, emotional to the point that it's not even participating. It's just listening. Also, I see with this reading is a King of Swords. Now, like I said, you're feeling bound, and it's like you're feeling like either you want to make decisions, or it's something you want to do, or it's something you're aborting. It's either one of those two, because we see the emotions are there. We see air is there. So we see whatever's going on is mental. This is mental, Taurus. You're going through something mental. As a matter of fact, you got a lot of swords. So I'm suggesting that maybe you need to talk about what is going on. This is totally affecting you. I see very strong signs. And it seems like everything around you is bigger than you. It seems like everything you're going through is bigger than you. And it seems like your little voice has gotten lost in the sauce. And you feel like you just depleted. You feel like I'm just out. You feel like nobody's going to hear the little engine, but I hear you. The cards hear you today. And I see that you feel out. You feel knocked out, Taurus. You feel like nobody's listening. You feel like you bound, you set off, you closed yourself off because you feel what? Someone's not listening, or someone's not paying your attention, or it could be somebody is so emotional you can't talk to them. But in the outcome, I definitely see the Emperor. And what I see with the Emperor, I see that maybe you need to talk to someone that could maybe help you find the balance, to help you be able to speak up for yourself. And it's so ironic, because when you think of air, you think of air being free-spirited. You don't think of air as being limited. And because this is Taurus, your earth, and because your earth, your powers, your energy, your fire, your creativity, and your air, your frequency seems blocked. It's blocked by something that you don't either want to deal with. You don't want to acknowledge it. And it could have been a deep hurt. It could be a disappointment. I don't know what it is, because there's so many Tauruses out there. I can only tell you that you're blocked and that you really need to figure out. And it also could be that you've been blocked so long that you don't even know what it is anymore. And I really suggest that you talk to somebody that you trust, someone that is wise, someone that can give you wise counseling, because you shouldn't have to go through this alone. And let me see your card. Your final card is birds. Too much talking. You're talking to the wrong people. These people are not helping you. You're getting advice, but you're getting it to the wrong people. You need to listen and consider the source, and then make your decision. But I suggest get wise counseling. Go to a wise counseling and find out what it is that you need to be doing right now. It's not an urgency. It's just the fact that You need to talk to someone. Something is weighing heavy on you, and you really need to talk about it. It could be somebody you trust. It could be your mother, your father, your best friend, but someone that is not going to cater to your ego, but it's going to tell you the way it is. Not somebody like a bird, that just coming in and chirping and giving you all kind of information. You don't want that. I want you to consider it. I want you to consider even this reading. I really do. And I want you to consider venting to someone. You shouldn't be standing alone dealing with these things in your head. And that's my read.